It's a My Little Pony mystery, a My Little Pony mystery, a My Little Pony mystery. It's a My Little Pony mystery, a My Little Pony mystery, a My Little Pony mystery. We're back, we're back, we're back. And so's he. Da 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 da. They arrived in Paradise Land at 10 to 9 that evening. They quickly landed in front of Patch's house, but after talking to her for quite some time, they discovered that Twilight had visited her, but of course that was now 5 days ago, almost a week ago. So, what had happened to Twilight now? They thanked Patch for all the information that she could give them, and then the ponies walked out of the house. Just then, they saw something pink whizzing towards them. It was a cloud, and somebody inside the cloud was singing a song. A song that just might help them with working out just whose birthday it was in March. I know I have a silly smile upon my face, but I'm so happy I really don't know what to say. I know that nothing can go wrong on the day I've waited for so long. Today is my birthday. Majesty will have a party just for me. Everyone's smiling in the dream that I can see. Everyone will be there. At my huge cake they'll have to stare. It will happen, come what may. Today is my birthday. All the banners in their places, smiles on everyone's faces. Everyone will sing a special birthday song. It will take place, it really will. So deep inside I feel a thrill to know that nothing can go wrong. We'll eat cakes, biscuits and apples all the day. I can think of lots of party games that we will play. And then all of my friends can take a slice of my huge birthday cake. At least that's what I pray. Will happen on my birthday. The ponies recognized the little squeaky voice from inside the pink cloud. They realized that it was the little unicorn they'd been looking for, Twilight. So it was Twilight's birthday. That must be why she hadn't been anywhere else. Twilight! Twilight! Called Dodge at the cloud. Is it really your birthday today? We wondered where you were. No, actually, said a voice from the cloud, it is not my birthday today. It's my birthday tomorrow. It's just that today was the only thing that would fit in the song. And I really did want to sing that song because I really do feel like singing. Oh no, said Twinkle, looking behind the pink cloud. The 3 ponies, the other 3 guinea pigs and Desiree also looked and saw what Twinkle had seen. Look out, Twilight! And they watched as the black cloud came nearer with the red flashing light on the side. And then a sound came from the black cloud. You didn't think that I wanted Twilight, did you? No white pony and pony who's blue. No yellow Pegasus and Earth Girl too. You were looking at the wrong little pony, weren't you? A little pink pony, her name ends in light. You little ponies are not very bright. Just look around you. How many MLP can end with light? How many can you see? How many are pink? Yes, there are 2. Little ponies can't see her. Look behind you. The 3 ponies, the 4 guinea pigs, and the human turned round and saw another little pony. Not Twilight, but a pink earth pony. Can you guess who it was? She had yellow hair, and her symbol was a group of stars. Yes, the little pink pony who ended in light was not the unicorn known as Twilight, but actually the pink earth pony who lived in Paradise Land, Starlight. And as the ponies, guinea pigs and human watched helplessly, they saw the pony being dragged into the air by the cloud, almost as though she was drawn towards it like a magnet. The ponies couldn't stand to see this, and Truly jumped forward and grabbed hold of the pony's tail. Lance and Lofty and Pinkie Pie grabbed hold of Truly's tail, and Desiree grabbed hold of them. The 4 guinea pigs dragged on Desiree's shoes, but they were not strong enough for the cloud, which simply lifted all of them up as well. And soon, all 5 of the little ponies, plus Twilight, who had been standing just behind them and had grabbed onto Sparkle at the last moment, plus the 4 guinea pigs and Desiree, were dragged into the cloud and taken to the Black Pony of Darkness's castle, where the Black Pony of Rain also kept his prisoners. Jackie and David Alder followed Desiree up the rainbow, wondering where she could have got to. A couple of hours after she had gone up the rainbow, and, well, I'm sad to say, the Black Pony of Rain caught them as well. Things were not looking very good in Ponyland, and it was at 7:45 in the evening the following day that the ponies and Desiree and Sparkle and Splodge and Jackie and David received their 3rd meal of the day. Of course, as I told you in an earlier tape, the Black Pony of Darkness, or Black Pony of Rain, depending on who was feeding them, they didn't quite know, didn't actually give them real food to eat. He gave them stuff which was covered in black paint, and it was highly toxic black paint, and so they were not going to eat it. Desiree watched as the black mess was pushed through the window, which had just opened so that a hand could stick through and serve it. And she decided to take a closer look, because sticking out from underneath the tray that the food was on was some curled brown pieces of paper that looked like pages out of a book. Desiree quickly picked them up and found that they were covered in a very strange handwriting. Desiree quickly called for the ponies to come and have a look. They looked at it. "I think," said Desiree, "that these are pages out of that book that we found the history of Ponyland. You know some of the pages were destroyed. I think whoever sent that book has sent us some of the pages that have been destroyed in our copy of the book, so that we'll be able to read them. And so they sat down and read them. And by the end of the pages, they had learned another terrible fact. There were at least 2 more black ponies. The black pony of storms and the black pony of terror. How many black ponies could there be?
Well, surely,
said Dodge.
10 sounds a nice round number. Surely, there can't be any more than that. There must be 10 black ponies. I mean, I know that's a lot, but surely we can defeat 10 black ponies.
But I think it may be a lot worse than that, Dodge, said Twinkle.
Yes, I agree with you there, Twinkle,
said Pinkie Pie.
I've been thinking, and I've come to the conclusion that, well, you know that the Black Pony of Darkness always says that his helper is Mary Clugton.
Yes, I think we all know that. We're not stupid, you know, said Splodge.
Yes, but you might not have thought of this, Splodge,
said Pinkie Pie.
What? What is it? Oh no, please don't say you've thought of something awful, Pinkie Pie.
I'm afraid to say that I might have done, said the little pink pony.
What if there were 22 black ponies? One for each of the helpers that we know about.
Because the ponies had found out about 22 helpers in the History of Ponyland book, and they now realised that Pinkie Pie may well be right. Perhaps there were 22 helpers for 22 black ponies. However, would they defeat 44 black ponies and human helpers? Just then, they heard the key turning in the lock, and they knew that it was a black pony coming inside.
Hide the pages, Desiree, hide them,
said Truly, and Desiree quickly stuffed the pages in her pocket. Just in time, the Black Pony of Darkness walked through the door and glared at them with his red eyes. Just checking that you're all still here. For my friend, the Black Pony of Rain. He'll come in and see to you tomorrow. Or the next day, depending on when he gets around to it. The pony laughed as he walked back out of the door. And so the ponies gathered around the pages once again, but could not find out any more just by reading the same few words. What they did notice was that written across the top of the book, almost as if the author of the book had wanted to give them an important message, were the words, "One day the nightmares will wash away," and 3 letters, C-L-M. Would they ever know what those letters stood for? and how many black ponies there were? Or would they be surrounded by mysteries forever? Could they defeat the Black Pony of Darkness and all of his friends and all of their helpers? They weren't sure about this, but they hoped that one day they would defeat all of the nasty black ponies and their helpers. They saw the key turn in the lock again and knew that they were trapped in a cage for now. And nobody knew they were in this cage except the ones that were already in it. So would they ever escape to defeat the black ponies and their helpers? Well, all they could do was hope. Perhaps tomorrow they would find a way to get out of the prison, and they would also find out just how many black ponies there were. Not if I can help it. The little ponies in the castle could see no way of escaping, and they were still in the dungeon at 8:15 the following evening. Twilight was very sad. Nobody had come to rescue them, and so she realised that obviously nobody had prepared a party for her birthday. Otherwise they would have seen that she hadn't shown up and would have come looking for her. The ponies in the dungeon had been relying on someone coming to find Twilight. All of the little ponies sat round a room as another meal was posted through the door with another scrap of paper on it.
Come on in,
said Dodge.
read it to us. Let us hear what it says. Does it tell you about any other black ponies? Or does it say that there really are only 10?
His owner stared at the piece of paper and quickly read through it. This news is not good, the little pony said. It tells of at least 4 more black ponies.
4 more? Oh no, what are we going to do?
Said Splodge.
I don't know, but we'll just have to stop them, won't we?
Said Twinkle.
I don't think that's possible, Twinkle.
Said Sparkle.
Well, come on then,
said Desiree.
Doesn't it say anything else?
Does it say what their names are? The pony remained silent.
Oh, come on,
said Truly.
Can't you just tell us what's written on that bit of paper, or at least let us read it ourselves? Yes, please, hurry up. You're driving me mad. I want to know what's written on the piece of paper. I'll even give you a piece of my prize celery if we'll ever get out of here,
said Twinkle. The 4 ponies are called the Black Pony of Evil, the Black Pony of Dread, the Black Pony of Dusk, and the Black Pony of Horror.
Oh no, what horrible names. Why do they all have these horrible names?
The pony put the piece of paper on the floor. where Sparkle, Splodge, Twinkle and Dodge could see it. After they had looked at it, Desiree picked it up and held it with the pieces of paper which they had found with their meal the day before. Oh no. It also says that these 4 black ponies have each got a helper. And it says that the black pony of dread and the black pony of dusk have helpers whose surname is Collins. That's the same surname as the people who live next door but one to us. I've never liked them, but I suppose it's a common surname. It doesn't say who the other 2 are, but if they have a helper each, and the black pony of darkness does as well, it looks as though there probably is a black pony for each and every helper, which means there are at least 21 black ponies, because we know of at least 21 helpers. So, we just have to hope that I'm wrong about this. We'll just have to hope that there are less black ponies than we think. But I don't think that that's very likely. But nothing much happened the following day. The ponies, humans and guinea pigs continued to stay in the cage. No more ponies were captured. Well, not in this dungeon at least. And they found out about no more black ponies, because when their meals came through the little window, no more pages were attached. So perhaps it was only the black ponies that they knew about that existed. All 14 of them. Perhaps there were only 14, and the other 8 helpers just helped all of them, rather than having a single black pony to look after. But the humans, guinea pigs and ponies didn't think that this was very likely at all. In fact, they were almost certain that the following day, somehow, they would find out about some more black ponies. And the following day, they did find out about some more black ponies. 2 more. In fact, they found out about these 2 black ponies on another page, which had been glued to the bottom of their tray, which their dinner was served on. Yes, glued. So somebody did want them to read it. Anyway, after all these pages had come to them, it could hardly just have been an accident that someone accidentally got a page stuck to the bottom of their dinner tray, could it? The black pony of night was mentioned, but they already knew about him. But also 2 others were mentioned, the black pony of nightfall and the black pony of fear. That meant that the ponies now knew of 17 black ponies. This was getting worse and worse. Desiree was just sitting on the floor wondering how they could possibly get out of this dungeon, while the ponies walked around looking for an escape route, when the door opened, and 2 black ponies walked in. Immediately they recognised one as the Black Pony of Rain. But then another black pony followed. "Have a look at this," said the Black Pony of Rain, turning to his friend. "I managed to capture all of these ponies and humans in one go, because I just captured one and they all grabbed hold of her tail." The other pony laughed. "You've only ever got 3 in one go, haven't you?" the Black Pony of Rain asked the other black pony. "Yes, I'm afraid that is it, Rain. That is it. But perhaps one day I will find some others. And perhaps then I'll get more in one day." The ponies didn't know who this pony was, but then they noticed that in his tail he had a little slip of paper. And as the ponies laughed and walked out of the room, the slip of paper fell on the floor. Truly jumped forwards and grabbed it. It says F3216, Black Pony of Fright.
Well, why would they keep their names in their tails? I mean, obviously,
said Dodge.
If they can't remember their own names, surely, well, why would they keep them in their tails? Because surely they won't be able to remember to look at the notes in their tails. I don't understand it either,
said Pinkie Pie.
But I'm sure that we'll find out one day. But one day may not be soon enough,
said Sparkle.
Because I'm already starving. So am I,
said Twinkle.
I'd do anything for a celery tart right now.
Or a cucumber cake, said Splotch.
Oh, we're all going to starve to death,
he added. No, we're not, said Desiree. We'll find a way out of here somehow.
But how?
said Lofty.
I've searched all the way round the roof.
There's no way out. So, haven't any of you found anything that might look like an escape route? Asked Desiree. I've been searching around on the ground and, well, I found this very strange brick. I was just thinking of that time that we found the brick that moved out of the wall.
I found that,
said Dodge.
I found that and no one wanted me to go through it, and when I went through it I found a secret passageway, and when I went through the secret passageway I found a whole maze of secret passageways, and Lofty helped me out, but you would have had me not go through it,
said Dodge.
But I'm sure you did find it, Dodge, but let your owner continue what he was saying, because otherwise we might never get out of here this time,
said Twinkle. Dodge looked back up at his owner.
I'm sorry,
said Dodge.
Please continue.
Well, I was just thinking, it's that brick over there. I think that it might move if we push it hard enough. Oh, but I don't think we ought to do it tonight, said Desiree. Look, the black pony of darkness is standing just outside. Well, one of the black ponies is. I can just see his silhouette. Perhaps we'll have a go tomorrow. I'm really too tired to go on a long adventure now. And so, for what they hoped was their last night in the dungeon, the ponies, humans and guinea pigs lay down on the floor to sleep. Perhaps tomorrow they would find out that the brick that Lancer had found would turn out to be a secret escape route. And then, perhaps, just perhaps, they could get out of the Black Pony's castle and help all of the little ponies in Ponyland defeat the 18 black ponies that they knew about, and any others that may be lurking round the corner, unknown to all the ponies in Ponyland. Desiree stayed awake all night and stood next to the door and waited for the black pony of darkness's silhouette to disappear. She waited and waited and found that she needn't have stayed up all night waiting for an available opportunity for all of the ponies to get out, because the black pony didn't move until everyone else was awake anyway, and even then he didn't move until several hours after they'd all been awake. In fact, at 2:10 that afternoon.
"He's gone!"
shouted Dodge.
"He's gone! We can get out! Finally! Finally we can get out of this awful, awful dungeon! Or at least we can search for a way out. Isn't that right?"
He turned to Twinkle.
"Yes, I suppose it is. So let's just get over to that brick that your owner found and let's just see if it pushes out of the wall, and then let's just see if we can get through it and find a way out of this terrible, terrible castle."
All of the ponies, humans and guinea pigs ran over to the brick. Dodge climbed up on top of his owner's head and began pushing it with his nose.
"It's moving! It's moving just a little way!"
And then an entire brick door flew open, the other side of the room, and it led to a very dark passageway.
"Oh, I don't like the look of that,"
said Twilight, staring nervously through the door.
"Well, we gotta go down there, haven't we? Otherwise, we'll just be stuck in this dungeon forever. And then, well, we'll never be able to get out and warn the other ponies about how many black ponies there really are. And so, basically, we've just got to do it,"
said Dodge, looking at his owner. Desiree looked around nervously and screamed as a mouse ran past them, out of the passageway, followed by another, and another, and another.
"Oh, I'm not going down there. I don't like mice." "Oh, you'll be alright, Nucky. But, well, you'll be even safer if a pony gives you a ride."
"Splodge!" cried Desiree, looking down at the little guinea pig.
take it for granted that somebody else will help you all the time. Yes, that is right, sooty-nosed animal, said Sparkle, looking at his friend in disgust. I say that you should ask them politely if you want to have a ride. You don't take it for granted that someone else will help you. Desiree is right. Oh, that's okay. I'd be happy to help if that's all right with you, Desiree. Oh, yes, of course. I don't mind the mice. I don't like mice, but I would be happy to walk through that tunnel. Although Desiree was giving the mice quite an uncertain look as they ran past her. So, well then, that way you'll be off of the ground, and so you won't have to walk through the mice, said Desiree. But Jackie just glared at her.
You didn't think I'd do that, did you?
Said Jackie.
The silly thing might stand up on its back legs, and then I could fall off and land in the middle of a giant mouse nest.
Nobody calls my owner silly thing or it. I'm going to bite your leg and not let you have any cucumber for supper, Mrs. Alder.
Actually, I think that for once Dodge has got part of that sentence right, said Desiree. Who do you think you are, calling that pony a silly thing? I thought that was you. She looked at her mother with an angry look on her face. If you don't want any help getting through the tunnel, then you can just walk through all the mice. I don't care. Why don't you just go walking down there first? See how you like it. At least this little pony was going to help you, which is, I think, very brave. No doubt, he would have also gone first through the tunnel.
And he still will,
said Dodge.
That's the way, you see. That is it. Me and my owner are the bravest pony and guinea pig pair in Ponyland. And that means that, well, you, Mrs. Alder, are really daft not to take up that offer, because now you'll have to walk through the mice.
Don't be like that, Dodge. Don't worry about it. The pony looked at the guinea pig sadly for a moment, before Truly said, Well, I'll help you through the tunnel if you like, Jackie.
But what are you thinking of?
Said Twinkle.
However do you think that I'm never going to get a ride through the tunnel, or perhaps you've forgotten about me? Perhaps, as Dodge says, you don't like me. Perhaps you're an unloving, uncaring owner. Oh, what are we going to do?
Well, why can't you ride as well, Twinkle? Or don't you want to be near Jackie?
Well, I just think that she's insulted one of my best friends, which is absolutely awful to my mind. But, well, I suppose we have to put up with these horrible, horrible, horrible humans. Humans aren't all horrible,
said Splodge.
Look at my owner. Yes, that's right. Not all humans are nasty,
said Sparkle. Desiree, would you like me to give you a lift to the end of the tunnel? Because I don't like to see everyone walking through the mice.
Especially not me. I hope that doesn't mean that you aren't going to give me a lift through the tunnel and through these horrible, horrible, horrible mice.
But Dodge's owner just laughed and told him that he could also have a lift. And so soon, the 6 ponies, 4 guinea pigs and 2 humans were making their way through the tunnel. Jackie was now riding on Truly. Then they came to a turning
There were two paths that they could take. Which way should they go? They decided to go to the right, and soon came to a clearing. In the middle of the clearing, they saw a huge, squishy surface, almost like a huge cushion. It was big enough for all of the ponies, guinea pigs and humans to lie on, and they appeared to have passed the mice now. There were no mice in this room, and every single entrance into the room had a stone door, which the ponies managed to pull shut. Once they had convinced Jackie Alder that there were no mice in the room, they all settled down to sleep, because they felt very tired, and they decided that it would be better to wake up later on, perhaps when it was night time outside, because that was probably when the Black Pony of Darkness would not think to look for them, because he would think that they would move around in the day, and so had probably escaped earlier in the day. So that night he would probably think it was too late to look for them. And so, as they settled down to sleep, they hoped that one of the passageways around them would lead to an exit, and they would soon be back in Ponyland with all of their friends.
Wake up! Wake up, everybody!
Said a voice in Desiree's ear.
It's me, George! Listen to me, Desiree. Some strange lights have just come on.
Desiree looked around and saw that it was true. The room was surrounded with strange flickering lights. Dodge had soon awoken all of the ponies, humans and other guinea pigs, and they were soon huddling in a small shadowy corner as the lights flickered, and then the Black Pony of Darkness wandered in. He walked over to the giant cushion that they had just been sleeping on and spoke to it quickly. CLM, 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 CLM. Listen to me, because one day all of the ponies' dreams will be painted away. And suddenly a giant frame appeared in the middle. The ponies were now sitting behind the Black Pony of Darkness, who had sat on the cushion. It looked as though it could be a mirror, although on the other side of the mirror it appeared that it wasn't just a reflection. There was not another black pony in the mirror, but a pink pony with yellow, purple, pink and blue hair. They couldn't see his symbol. And then the Black Pony of Darkness spoke again, this time to the pink reflection in the mirror. Answer my questions, CLM. Will I ever catch all of them? Black Pony, you will, I'm sure. You'll capture a few in a few days, and then capture more and more. CLM, can you say how many ponies I'll capture in the next few days? Baby Odie, I'm sorry to say that to tell you how many, there's simply no way. So mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most evil of them all? You are, most certainly. But one day, all our nightmares will wash away. And then the mirror folded back into the cushion. CLM, Desiree whispered as the Black Pony of Darkness walked away. He's the one who's written his signature on the History of Ponyland book. The one in the mirror must be the one sending us the messages. Desiree walked over to the mirror. CLM, CLM, please tell me, how many black ponies can there possibly be? I've told you of 18 already, and so I'll complete the list here, just so that you know. There's 22 black ponies that I know of today. That's 4 you don't know about. 4, I shall say. Doom, misery, disasters, misfortune too. Now you know the black ponies, don't you? I've helped you this time, because you're here, because of the BP of rain. But I'm afraid I can never help you again. And then the mirror folded up. How very strange, said Desiree. It appears to be an ordinary mirror. But I certainly don't look like that. To find out what's going on, you'll have to go to our next tape. Number 4, Who Are the Human Helpers? Because the end of this tape is on the start of that one.